What's going on, everybody? You know what it is, and by now you should know who it is. It's your girl Rain. So I've been kind of doing this little mini series about how oftentimes we want to attempt to put the blame on everything and everybody else. And this morning, for the last couple of days, I haven't been able to go to work or strong enough to go to work. My health issues that are being healed, I'll be completely healed in Christ Jesus' name really soon. But some of the health issues that I'm experiencing is because I was too busy taking care of everybody else, putting everybody else before myself yet again. And I didn't pay attention to what my body was telling me. I didn't pay attention to the signs. I didn't pay attention to the fact that I was holding things in, and holding things in can oftentimes poison your mind, body, and soul. So it's infecting my stomach, and it's your gut. It's you know, it's that powerhouse of your body. You know, if your stomach is nauseous or queased up or hurting, or if you can't get rid of the waste products in your body like you need to, it can cause a whole lot of discomfort. It can cause a whole lot of pain. So as I'm driving to the HEB here to get some vegetables and stuff to make me a soup, because basically my body is like, you tried it. I've told you what I like. I've told you what I've wanted. I've told you what I needed. And yet still you want to try to force me to eat things that I do not like, because you are too afraid to go all in with what you know makes you feel good, look good, sound good, smell good, for whatever reason. So as I was pulling up to go into the store, something said, share this moment, because there's others like you. I've watched one of my little big sisters at Southern_Creole, Miss Amisha Jones, who has written 3 ebooks about this very thing. I have done a couple of detoxes with her. I've purchased all 3 of her ebooks, and I will be using her ebooks in the upcoming days and weeks. Last night I was watching a vlog entry from, I believe his name is G. Bryant, and he was telling his story about how he did the 90-day raw vegan challenge. And he said something about the gut. And as I was driving to the store, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Oftentimes we know that something's not right. We know that something needs to change. Whether it be location, whether it be occupation, whether it be something that you're eating or drinking, whether it be a lifestyle, whether it be a ship, situationship, relationship, membership, whatever, courtship. Sometimes we know, we just feel it in our intuition, in our gut, and like my sister Kim Harley says, in our shondo, but we ignore it. We can't put the blame on anybody else if we ignore it. We can't put the blame on anybody else if we continue to go back to that same chaotic type of situation. That's insanity. But for myself, I've been known to not want to give myself enough grace. And I've been known to be very critical of myself and very hard on myself when it comes down to something that I know that I should not be doing, or should not have said, or should not have gone. But there's always someone that God uses to let you know that you're not as far off track as you think you are if you pay attention. For the last 3 nights, I have not been able to stay asleep. I have not been able to sleep. Yesterday was a year today of the time that I walked out of the hospital. And here I am, a full circle around, because I didn't want to let everything go that God told me to. Finding myself going back in the hospital. Finding myself feeling like I'm in the wrong body. Feeling like I'm in the wrong life. I'm not complaining at all. Complaining for what? Because God has been so good to me. Yeah, he's been so good. But I'm just tired of being sick. I feel like I've been sick my whole life. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of having to pray that God will keep making a way out of no way. I'm getting tired of having to have the faith that says that I will lack nothing, because I'm focusing on this job. I'm putting this resource that God blessed me with even before myself, when clearly my body is telling me, you need to stop, you need to take a chill pill, you need to reset, you need to do some self-evaluation, you need to find out what is the problem. What is it that you're still holding on to? In what way are you still having the Lot's wife syndrome? How much more of this are you going to be willing to take? Y'all know I like to keep it real. I like to keep it raw. You know, I'm shook. I thought I was shook last year with the COVID situation and the becoming the female Lazarus situation. But this thing, I thought I was doing better. I'm losing weight. For the most part, I'm happy. You know, I had found so much peace. But did I really find peace and hold on to it? Did I really take those things to God and leave them there? Did I really trust that God was going to be God? I know that we are going to have trials and tribulations. I know that we are going to go through storms, trials, and tests as we elevate, as we get closer to God, as we start to seek God more. But what do you do when you feel like this is a test that you've taken and you know you've aced it? Sometimes a test can seem like it's a test that you know you've already aced, but yet and still it's a piece of that test that God feels like he needs you to take a look at again. Like I've been saying this past week, sometimes it's truly about you, yourself, and you. Sometimes it's truly the inner me inside here and not that person. But my mom, my mother, and my father, and my dad, may he rest in peace, did not raise a punk. Anybody that knows Reign outside of what you see in this camera knows it is what it is. So I'm in this fight to win it. But I can't lie and say I'm not just a little bit afraid of getting it wrong. I'm going through divorce. God is calling me to move to another location. And I have no idea how I'm gonna get there. I got bills on top of bills on top of bills. The vision that God is showing me is so big, y'all. The assignment He's giving me is so big. But that checking account don't match that. But here I am again. Rain, it's not about your checking account. God pays all my bills. He really does. He pays all my bills. So again, I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to let some of this off my chest. He blessed me with this platform to talk to you, the rainbows. But I haven't been consistent because I've been too busy trying to make sure that I make dollars make sense. He told me to pick the portable building for the tiny house. I did that. But then I'm in my head, you know, how am I gonna pay this? He told me to go tiny. He told me to look for the portable building. He sent my aunt to help me with the information for the man. The man has done exceedingly abundantly above all that I could ask, think, dream, or imagine for the best price that I could even think of. So why am I tripping? Hello, I'm resurrected. So why am I having trouble trusting this process? I really don't know. My circle was already small. And I don't own any rights to any music that you hear in the background. I'm sitting in the car before I go in the store. But my circle was already small. And now it's almost zero. But I'm so used to being by myself. When someone tries to come in, when someone tries to put in an application for a sister or a brother, you know, I got my eyebrow lifted. I'm looking at them sideways. I'm like, I don't really need no new friends because ain't nobody got time for that. But you cannot do these things by yourself. So yeah, I'm grateful for the sisters and brothers that God has blessed me with in this season. Because I got some amazing, strong people. And you know what? I don't hate my husband. Or shall I say my husband. I actually have love for him. I'm always have love and care for him. It just didn't work. But it didn't work because me. It didn't work. It wasn't just because of things that happened with him. Had I did what I was supposed to have done, then I would have never had to worry about things that he wasn't finished doing. Because I knew that I had ran ahead of God and married him. So again, I have to look at myself and say, well, Rain, you know, come on, keep it real. You know that wasn't what you were supposed to be doing anyway. You had so many chances to not do that. So I'm grateful for the fact that God is allowing me to fix it. I want to go back to school. God has shown me so many different things I'm supposed to be doing. And I seem like I can't get one thing checked off the list. Because if I'm not strong enough, how can I do all these things? And I'm like, God, I need you. God, I'm having trouble sleeping. God, I can't even hear you like I need to. God, I've done what you asked me to do. I fasted like you asked me to fast. I prayed like you asked me to pray. I'm not clubbing no more. I'm not trail riding no more. I'm not drinking no more. I'm almost completely off of cigarettes. Hardly ever smoke cigarettes. I don't even know why I started that. Me and my mother have an amazing relationship. My father is still my #1 guy on earth. My siblings and I have the best relationship we can have because we all grown, we all have our own lives. I just gotta get this health thing together, y'all. I gotta get it together. This time I cannot afford to lose. I can't afford to miss. I can't afford to give up. This time is it, you know. So I apologize to anyone and everyone who feels like, okay, Reign, you know, why folk come? I don't hear from you. Why folk come? We call you and ask you to come and you don't come. Why folk come? You didn't X, Y, and Z, because for 44 years I have been dropping and rolling and catching and moving and shaking and pushing and pulling and lifting and lowering for everybody else. And this time, with all of my might, this time I'm gonna pick me. I'm gonna pick me. This time I'm saying no. This time I'm saying not so. This time I'm saying heck no. This time I'm saying I'm good. It is what it is. This time I'm giving the same energy that you give. I'll pray for you if God says I can. But other than that, I gotta do me. I gotta take care of me. And if you know me, you know that that's hard as heck to say. Even when it come down to my G babies, I gotta say no. I gotta walk away. So if you don't mean me good, you have to find somebody else to use like a wet paper food stamp. Cause my book is empty. I can't afford no more stress. Even when I thought I was peaceful, I thought I was okay, my heart was stopping on me. My body is saying, heck no, what's wrong with you, girl? What you doing? So no. I will take y'all on this journey with me. The spiritual part of it I'll keep to myself, but I'll show y'all what I'm eating. My goal is to make a full 90 days so that my body can get back well. so that my mind can completely get well, so that my heart can get well. So even if I lose some of the followers or subscribers or rainbows or family members, like my cousin said, you always been out there by yourself. I'm used to being by myself. But I'm serious. I cannot keep doing this. I gotta take care of me. And for the people that know I'm not talking to you, don't be trying to make it fit you. I'm not talking to you. You know, this is really just me sharing my heart and my mind and my thoughts right now. But for those people that when they see me, they think about a check. They think about a dollar amount. They have this cash register going on in their mind, like on the cartoons where it say cha-ching. No. I'm not a built-in babysitter. I'm not the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the maid, the nothing. I'm not that. And I want you to keep the same energy. The ones that couldn't give a lovely, I want y'all to keep the same energy, because just around this bend, right after this storm is over, God has already promised me that everything that He promised me I will have. I'm walking into my winning seasons right now, starting today. So I want you to stay away from me. I'd rather you stay away. I can love you from a distance, because I hate no one. But yeah, I'm gonna choose me. I'm gonna choose me. And the ones that have stayed down with me, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Because when it happens, trust and believe you will know how much I appreciate you for all of the phone calls, for all of the text messages. For all of the care packages. Some of them hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of care packages. For the prayers. Oh God, for the prayers. I got you. Trust and believe. Because it won't be long. Because this too shall pass, like my mother always says, this too shall pass. But I gotta do my work. I gotta realize how worthy I am, that God has chosen me and called me, because He could pick anybody. And like Mr. G. Brian said, I want to be able to pick up the call and have the right answer. And I want to hear, well done, thy good and faithful servant. Not depart from me. So, you know what it is. And by now you should know who it is. It's your girl, Rain. This is just a rainstorm weather report. Rain check-in. A random rant. Take God with you everywhere you go. And if you can't take Him, maybe you need to ask Him, why for come you can't take Him, and maybe you just shouldn't go. Maybe you should just have several seats like I'm about to do. If we give each other a little more love and a little more love and a little more love, We can save and change our society, save and change our culture. We can save and change our community. We can save and change our children. We can save and change our world. We can make it great again. Like my cousin at Gully Princess, Ebony Stewart, says, you need to check on your strong friends. You need to check on your strong family. Because sometimes we get tired of being strong. We get tired of holding the world up. Sometimes we be really wanting to say heck no. And sometimes we should say heck no, but we don't. But I love y'all like a fat kid love cake. I'll see y'all in a couple of shakes of a rabbit's tail soon, and very soon. The ReignDeTruth show will be back, more consistent, with more different spin on things. God is taking it in another direction, but the same. But the 90-day challenge will start. God spare my life on Monday. And yeah, I'll take y'all on the ride with me. And man, I love y'all rainbows. I really love y'all, because I see your comments. I read all of your messages. I try to respond back as fast as I can. And I try to put myself in your shoes. That's why I don't really like to edit my stuff, because I be wanting you to get the whole everything out of it. I be wanting to keep it raw and uncut, but I will work on editing more and all of that, because I've been learning some different things. So yeah, I love y'all. I gotta go. Yeah, peace out.